Hey guys, so I finally got my life organized and got my results for that allergy testing that I sent off for. So when I first made that other video, I sent off my results on August 22. I got an email stating that my hair sample was received on September 5. And then I must have missed the email because it's been way longer than what it took them. But they said that they emailed me my results September 19th. And why I missed it was the heading on the email said intolerance results, and so I totally missed it. But she resent it, and I now have 3 emails. And one is it says intolerance test results, one says nutrition test results, and one says metals test results, because I got one of their nicer ones. So we're going to go ahead and open this up, and you can just experience this with me. Hopefully. Says thanks for ordering, blah blah blah. Okay, it says we have detected that you are intolerant to the following food items. I am 100% intolerant to ale. So it just says a type of beer, usually sweeter in taste and brewed without hops. Also, so these are all like 80% or higher, so I'll list them off. Ale, basil, Braeburn apples, bread, white bread, oh I saw that coming, clove, cranberry juice, crayfish, cress, fast-growing edible herb. Okay, and then there's some weird ones. E102 tartrazine, it's a yellow food coloring. And then there's a E211 sodium benzoate, benzoic acid, so that's found in everything. E326 potassium lactate, so that's found in like cheese and fruit jellies, soups, all kinds of stuff. E901 beeswax, white and yellow, so that's in chewing gum and honey flavoring. Shellac, used as a confectionery and fruit coating. E950 ecosulfame K, it's an artificial sweetener. Woofda, there's a lot of things. Gallia melon, I don't know what that is. Gelatin. Granary bread? Huh. Kale. Yes! Just kidding. Parsley, peppermint oil. Oh wow, no way. Pink lady apples. I am 99% intolerant to pink lady apples. I love apples. That's like one of my favorite fruits. That's sad. Prosecco. It's a sparkling wine. Pumpkin. No way. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Rabbit. So no rabbit. Red kidney beans. Romaine lettuce. Rye. Sambuca. Italian in origin, an alcoholic drink with an intense anise flavor. Stilton, a blue vein cheese. I don't know what that is. Brown sugar. What? Sweet Freedom. It's a sweetener made from 100% fruit. I don't know what that is. Yerba mate tea, a naturally caffeinated tea. That was a really long list, and it's still going. You're intolerant to the following non-food items. Barley, fox epithelium, hazel, mistletoe, oak. Oak? I'm intolerant to oak trees? Like what, eating them or smelling? What does that mean? This is 100% intolerant to penicilliol, intolerance to penicillin, the major allergenic determinant in penicillin allergy. Wow. 98% perennial ryegrass, primrose, red fescue, storage mite, linked to house dust mites. I knew that. I always sneeze whenever I dust. Tulips? No way. Wheat. Of course. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. And there's a page. What do I do now? Don't panic! So I'm not gonna go into that right now. I'm gonna have to thoroughly go through all this later on, but I'm just kind of giving you my results, and they are many. This one says the nutrition test results. There's another kind of greeting. This is nutritional deficiencies, results, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So this says biotin, and then it says what it's in. So like almonds, artichokes, avocado, there's a whole list. And then it will say like symptoms of if I'm having this, hair loss, dry scaly skin, cracking in the corners of the mouth, fatigue and depression. Vanadium, so that's in like shrimp, lobster, crab. Signs of deficiency, or signs of, I don't know what that means. Chronic fatigue, low blood sugar, blah, blah, blah. Vitamin D. Maybe this is saying what I'm lacking. Maybe that's what it meant. Geez, I don't know. I didn't read this very well. Anyways, biotin, vanadium, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. And then it says like what signs of deficiency in these things are, which I'm assuming that just means I'm deficient in all those things. Well, yeah, that's good to know. Like the this was a shorter one. So this says signs of symptoms of me lacking in biotin. So hair loss, the dry scaly skin. Vanadium, signs of deficiency is chronic fatigue, low blood sugar, used for treating diabetes, high cholesterol, heart disease, and water retention. Vitamin D, signs of deficiency is difficulty thinking clearly, bone pain, muscle weakness, unexplained fatigue. Yeah, definitely. Vitamin E, signs of deficiency, muscle weakness, lack of coordination. Vitamin K, signs of deficiency is tooth decay, weakened bones, bleeding, and bruising easily. I've always bruised very easily. And let's get to this third one real quick. Sorry, this is taking a while. This was the metals test results. This will be interesting. It's a guide to what heavy metals you have shown a sensitivity to, and they are shown as a numerical value, low, medium, or high levels. Ideally, the numbers should be towards the green or the low zone. Those in the yellow or medium zones are ones to look out for, but the values in the red or high zones are the heavy metals we have found to be causing the most problems with your health at this moment in time. And there's more to read about. This is all super, super interesting. So we'll just say what the red ones are. Aluminum. So this says a light silvery metal used for cans, which makes sense because I drink a lot of Mountain Dew out of cans. Foils, kitchen utensils, window frames, and beer kegs. I don't think I meant any beer kegs. The other red one is cadmium. Ooh. The poisonous metal can be used in rechargeable batteries. That's interesting. Cobalt. Cobalt are used to make high-speed and high-temperature cutting tools and dies. It's an alloy. How do I have this in me? Mercury. It's commonly used in batteries, fluorescent lights, felt production, thermometers, and barometers. Titanium. It's as strong as steel but much less dense, used as an alloying metal. Huh. Says you'll need to look at your diet and see where you could be eating too much of particular foods that are high in each of these minerals, along with non-food exposure to these metals also. How you could be absorbing these minerals other than from your diet. So you'll want to look at your food. Where's your food grown? Drinking water. Any water that is fed through piping will probably be contaminated. This is the most prolific way to have metals toxicity, as the water just sits in the pipes. That's depressing. Airborne sources. So you can induce metal toxicity from the air, such as inhaling fumes from exhaust of cars, buses, motorcycles, trucks, trains, aircraft, etc. Fumes from industrial factories and incinerators will also play a part in toxicity via the airwaves. Medications. Some minerals are used to lace tablets and pills. Cosmetics and toiletries. Occupational hazards. Blah, blah, blah. And then it's talking about removing metals from the body the natural way. So I have to read up on this, definitely. And that is intense. Wow. So that was a lot of stuff. The yellow ones that I have are arsenic. That's exciting. Beryllium. Bismuth. Copper. Gold. Palladium. Yeah. Wow. So that was heavy. And holy snot, my food intolerances are many. I was scared I wasn't going to have any. It would appear that I have very, very many. But I just kind of read all of them. I didn't say, I guess, like what were like I mean, again, that was like red and yellows, I guess I read. It's supposed to be more fair. I should just say the red ones. So the red ones were ale, clove, crayfish, that artificial sweetener, the Gallia melon, pink lady apples, rye, sambuca, that weird drink, and then hazel, oak, penicillin, perennial ryegrass, red fescue, it's a tall grass, some grass. So those were the red ones. The other ones were all like the watch out for, but not as severe. So I guess my goal for this is going to be to somehow try to completely eliminate all the red ones and see how that makes me feel. And in a perfect world, I would be getting rid of the yellow ones as well. We'll see how that goes, because this is a really long list. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to start with all my red foods. And I'm just going to have to start doing a lot of research about how to detox from like the metals and those other things, because that, I mean, man, I don't even know where to start with that. But they did give me a lot of reading material, so that's helpful. And I'm going to process through this and pray through this and see what kind of healthy changes I can make in my life and see how this can make me feel better. This has been something I've been wanting for a really long time. I do take medication for different things like depression and anxiety and focus issues and all this stuff, but you know, I really do wonder like how just adjusting how I'm eating, especially with the things that I'm really sensitive to, if that might eliminate a lot of my issues. I'm impressed, I guess, by the results. It took a little while to get my results. I said what the dates all were, but I'd highly recommend it. I mean, it wasn't super expensive. They had a deal going when I did get it, and to me, this is worth it because, I mean, I would easily drop, you know, $60 for a specialty copay to go into some like functional med or specialty doctor of some sort to try and figure out what my sensitivities are. And going, if you ever try elimination diet, it's awful. So this was my way of, they refused to give me another option. Like, you have to do the elimination diet, and you have to do it the way that we say, or there's no hope for you, basically. And I'm like, well, this is my next bet, because that did not work out for me. And probably because I wasn't even cutting out a lot of these things, like Braeburn apples, like like who would tell me to take out Braeburn apples and like clove and cranberry juice, you know what I mean? Like, it was just all these really weird, obscure things, and like yellow food coloring, like, okay. So it's going to be a lot of reading labels and being careful about how I'm cooking things, and yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to be needing lots of prayer, I think, to do this well, and I'm not going to try to, you know, totally freak out about it and be like hardcore, but I do want to make a huge effort to at least get rid of all these red things and just see how I'm feeling, and then start to kind of filter out these yellow or, you know, moderately affecting things in my diet. So this will be interesting. I appreciate any prayers as I go through this, and yeah, I'd highly recommend this. I found this on allergytest.com, and yeah, we'll see what this does for me. Hope you guys are all doing well. Bless you.